What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update, rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates throughout all of the summer 2020 window. Things starting to really warm up, so if you want to stay in the loop with the latest Manchester City transfer news, then make sure you subscribe. It is free. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Don't forget also social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. I am doing a new series which will be starting today, so if you want your chance to feature in one of my videos, all you need to do on my social media is DM me a video of yourself giving a 30-second match summary of that Wolves game. So I'm looking for some fan reactions to that win over Wolves yesterday. So if you want to feature in my video, then make sure you just film yourself a 30-second clip, send it to me on my Twitter or Instagram via them DMs, and you have your chance then to feature in one of my videos. That video will be up later on today, so if you're wanting to feature in that video, you're going to have to be quick. So also, don't forget, email in the description below too. If you're going to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, aiming for 500 likes, and also let me know your thoughts of these transfers, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say in the comments below. So without further ado, we're going to crack on with this video. We're going to start off with the outs. We're going to start off first with Eric Garcia. Now, he didn't play against Wolves yesterday, and Chiringuito TV have been reporting that he's set to sign for Barcelona for 18 million euros, and that is why he hasn't featured for Manchester City. Then other sources have said that he actually is injured. He suffered a head injury which has required 18 stitches. Speedy recovery there to Eric Garcia. Must have been quite serious. Possible bit of concussion there. Not too sure when he'll be back for Manchester City. However, injury doesn't change the fact that Manchester City are still looking for between 20 and 30 million euros. Hagrid FCB on Twitter has been reporting that Barcelona don't really want to go above 18 million euros, and if Manchester City don't accept that, they will look for a short-term replacement. They've already identified a player, actually, for a short-term replacement for the season before they bring Eric Garcia in next summer for free. So, will Manchester City accept the 18 million euro bid? I do not know. We'll have to wait and see. Now, Jose Alvarez, Haya has been saying on Twitter that injury from Eric Garcia was sustained nearly a week ago. He said that he's had less than 18 stitches. Pep Guardiola, however, has said that he's had 18 stitches, so you know, sources and everything clashing with each other here, but he's still saying that he is set to sign for Barcelona. So sources fighting amongst themselves. Is Eric Garcia set to sign for Barcelona? Well, what we know is that Barcelona are up in their bid. Man City wanting between 20 to 30 million euros. Barcelona willing to pay 18 million euros. They include some add-ons in there. I can see Manchester City possibly accepting that offer. And with that great performance at the back yesterday from Manchester City, in particular from John Stones, as well as Nathan Ake, Manchester City may well be willing to possibly let Eric Garcia go. So we'll see what happens. Moving on to the ins, we're going to speak about first Alex Telles, a player that Manchester City have been linked with. Now, Fabrizio Romano is saying that Manchester United want to sign the FC Porto left-back, and they are working on a 20 million euros deal to sign him. Surely, if City are looking at a left-back, that Telles would not only be an option, but for that price, would be a serious contender for us signing a left-back. Obviously, we've got Benjamin Mendy that can play there. Nathan Ake can cover there as well, and Zinchenko. But if Zinchenko was to leave, I feel like we do need a left-back. I feel like Telles would be an upgrade on Zinchenko at left-back, and it is available for an affordable price, 20 million euros. That's a good price. It also stops a good quality player going to Manchester United, of course, as well. To be honest, I'd probably take the punt for 20 million euros, but we'll have to wait and see as to who Manchester City may target once we have signed a centre-back. We know that City are looking at 3 to 4 players, closing in on our third signing, another centre-back. Will City target a fourth signing, and if so, what position will that be, and for whom that will be as well? And like I said, if it is a left-back, Telles surely would be an option, but considering City haven't targeted other left-back, Telles, City's name, it's out there, but we're not really taking it seriously. We've missed out on Ben Chilwell. He's suggesting that we're not looking at a left-back, but things can happen in the summer transfer window. Things can happen with the season going on now. Any injury to be picked up by any player between now and transfer deadline day, anything that's semi-serious, and I imagine City may want to dip into the market. City looking a bit short in attack, looking one short in my opinion in midfield. Potentially Zinchenko leaves looking one short at left back as well. Possibly these are positions that City may look at next summer rather than this summer. We know where we're heading in what direction we're going in. We'll wait and see. So moving on to that centre-back that we've been speaking about, we've got an update on Jules Kounde. Now Sam Lee, finally, some reliability and sources close to Manchester City he's speaking about. He said that Man City are working hard to try and sign Jules Kounde from Sevilla. He is the player that Manchester City was speaking to Sevilla about a few weeks ago when we went to Barcelona to speak to Barcelona about Lionel Messi, and then news came through that we've been speaking with Sevilla, and everyone thought that it was over Diego Carlos. No, it was over Jules Kounde, and that's where Manchester City have started their negotiations. So we're weeks into this negotiations now. Things have started to filter through to sources and to the press. It's believed, according to Sam Lee, that the release clause is 90 million euros. Sevilla keep referring Manchester City back to that release clause. Mundo Deportivo reported that any deal over 60 million euros and Sevilla would take that bid seriously. Manchester City willing at this moment in time to pay a deal worth 55 million euros. If they raise that up to 60 million euros, then Sevilla may consider that. That first bid has been turned down by Sevilla. They keep referring Manchester City to that 90 million euros. So basically, the more that Manchester City are willing to spend on Kounde, the more likely they are to sign him. Sevilla, though, during this pandemic market, to be offered and get around 60 million euros would be a really good deal for them, and they may just accept that and be able to then sign a replacement in and also work on their squad and also improve their finances as well. It's a doable transfer, is what I would say. City working hard to try and make it happen. Now, speaking about trying hard to make things happen, moves us on to Kulabali. Some things maybe aren't meant to be. Now, McGrath at the Telegraph has been reporting that PSG, they're ahead of Manchester City in the race to sign Kalidou Koulibaly. PSG, apparently they're willing to pay around £75 million for Kalidou Koulibaly, which is exactly what ADL is looking for at Napoli, and it would explain why Manchester City, about a week or so ago, cooled their interest completely in Kalidou Koulibaly. I was sensing that PSG were making their move, and as soon as they have made their move, City will not compete in a transfer battle, in particular with Napoli, for one of their players. We've had previous with Jorginho, so City now have walked away. Sport Italia, they're not the most reliable of sources, but what they're saying makes 100% sense. They're saying that City now no longer looking at Kalidou Koulibaly. PSG or Napoli is where Kalidou Koulibaly will be playing his trade as of October 5th and onwards. Manchester City's name no longer in that equation. They're reporting City obviously having a look at Jules Kounde. A lot of sources, though, are saying that City, their first choice right now is Jose Gimenez from Atletico Madrid. And Atletico Madrid are looking to their release clause, 120 million euros. Apparently, though, they may negotiate for anything over 90 million euros. Manchester City, though, I'm confident will not go as high as 90 million euros for a player in this window. That's why I say Kounde seems like the most likely to join Manchester City, because Sevilla are willing to negotiate down that release clause, and should City go with a bid over 60 million euros, it'd be very interesting to see then if Sevilla do accept that bid or not. So there we go. That's been the transfer update. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Aiming for 500 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also leave your thoughts of these transfers in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say. Subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Aiming for 13,000 subscribers at the time of recording this video. We are now less than 200 subscribers away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. And don't forget also social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, like I said, film yourself 30-second clip with your match reaction and match summary of that Wolves game. Send them to me on Instagram or Twitter with your video to feature in my video, which I will do later on today with a fan reaction to the win over Wolves. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And I'll see you all again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update, and I'll be back again later on today for that fan reaction, so stay tuned to that. I've been JSGC. I hope everyone is safe and well. Thank you for watching. Peace. Ciao for now.